So there we go. That was quite a setup to set up. It's there. It is. Everything we did today is right there. We no, not quite, not quite. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Factorio. I am Arctic Wolf, and this is episode 8. In our last episode, we set up a base defenses so that we could get oil for plastic. So that's what we're working on today. We're going to get oil and plastic. I've been working on a few things off camera in between episodes. It's been actually about 4 hours of gameplay time since the end of the last episode. And most of the time was spent experimenting with the combinators, figuring out how they work so that I could implement the combinators into my system. So I figured that all out, and I'm going to show you that right here. If you look, you can see there's that big power pole on the left-hand side of our array there, our storage buffers. And then there's all them red lines and a green line. I used a green line because I can. There's actually one of these red ones should be a green one, but it really doesn't matter. Once I figured out that you can use the same line for multiple signals, then I really don't need the green one. But I already had the green one in place and the second red one in place. And then I'm like, there's only two. So I put in a third red one and put it on a different signal, and I was like, oh, it works. So I didn't have to, but I did. But the way this works, you got these decider combinators. That is the golden ticket right there, that guy. He's got an in and an output arrows on him, and he's got two connections for the colored wires. So you run the colored wire from the chest or the inserter that you want to read, and then you run it to a power pole, and then you run it to the next power pole, to the next power pole, to here. And then you tell him, okay, I'm looking at that chest over there for belts, and it's this chest here, and it's got its read contents on, and belts stacked to 100, and there's 32 stacks in the chest. So I'm like, okay, so when this has 3,200 or 3,200, 3.2K, output a green signal, which is in here. You can tell it to output a signal that looks like, okay, I could say it's belts. And then I could watch the track that it's tracking belts all over the place. But I want this one to be set on green signal because that's what I wanted. It's reading belts, it's sending a green signal. I got it set to send a value of 1 on the output. So that means it'll send a number 1 on the green line or the green signal. And then these other decider combinators are looking at other chests in the array here. Like this one is looking at the one that's got the inserters. This one is looking at red long arm inserters over here at this chest. So we're looking here. We're looking here, right? And then this one is looking down here at the underground belts, which is a little bit far away, but it's looking here at this chest. And anytime one of these second row chests gets full, we can add another on a different colored signal, or we could change the signals to match the items so that we never run out of signals. But then that has to go. And it's got to travel a long way, so I had to make the big power poles. And now you can see on top of the power poles, the wires running across. You got a green one. The regular orange one is power, and then the red one. So these red and green ones are your signal lines. And I got this running all the way up here. And this part here took me a minute to figure out. You can't connect your wire signals directly to an assembler machine and say, okay, just shut the machine off. And I was like, okay, but I can connect them to inserters. So that's where like, yes, and science. We are into military science now. We are doing all the red, green, and white sciences because we're going to be building our blue science array in the next couple of episodes. Back to this. So I could have had all these red wires, like it comes off of this power line here, and then it goes to this power pole here. And then it distributes, some of them are right immediately around this power pole, and some of them are a little further away. So if it's a little further away, it might have to jump to another power pole somewhere to link to the next one, but that's fine. As long as the red line gets all the way to where end destination. So now we got our inserters assembler right here. We got the red signal coming off of here to this power line, and from this power line to this power line, and then from this power line down to these two inserters. And we got him set to say when the yellow signal is not being sent, you can run. But when that yellow signal is sent, you got to shut off. I could also make this where it says it's equal to 0, but it's sending a signal down here when the chest is full. And this says enable condition. So when it's not sending a signal of 1, I want it running. When the signal is on, that means the chest is full and I want this machine to stop. So when yellow signal equals 1, stop. That's what I got it set to. And then that's for the yellow inserters. And then the red signal is for red inserters. And I got that one's just the like, this guy's full here and full here. So he's not going to take any. These aren't going to take any and send them over. This one is not going to feed any until that chest has room. And these two, the ones surrounding the red inserter building. And we have the same setup for belts on the pink circuit, and then underground belts, or the underground belts is on the pink circuit, and the belts is on the green circuit. And anytime another one of these parts is full down in the storage, we can run more wire signals up through our network. So that took me about 3.5 hours to figure out and work it all out and get it working right. But now that I've got it working, I know how to do it. It'll be faster next time. Okay, we've got this array down here set up to talk to this array up here and tell it what to do. So that's helpful. Next we're going to go put in some, let's see here. I've got quite the inventory full of stuff. We got everything I think we're going to need. We're going to go out to our oil patch. We're not going to tap all of the nodes in the oil patch. There's no need for it. We can tap into just a couple of them for now. Just enough to get the plastic started. I unlocked the blue science now, so I can look at the recipe. It takes sulfur, engines, and red circuits. Engines take steel, iron, and pipe. We have that taken care of, not an issue. Red circuits, plastic, copper, and green circuits. Okay, green circuits is copper and iron. We got that. And sulfur. So we need the petroleum gas and the water to make the sulfur in a chemical plant. Also, along with the plastic. So that's what we're heading for. That's what we're going towards next. I'm going to gather up everything. I added a couple of arrays down here, like little things. Like I extended the green science array. I extended the red science array. This one here, that's the one that makes radars. That's the one that makes ammo. Here's our pipes. This is new. I also have a storage area over here because when I tore this out, all these chests were full of gear wheels. And now I got one assembler feeding 2 for the gear wheels so that there's no need for a buffer chest. They're still full and taking all they can. So They could probably feed 3 each, but there's no need to do that. Or just do it like this. We're not going to need that. We're not going to need that. Not going to need that. Okay, just need to open up some space so we can grab some pipes. We're going to need about 1 stack of these ones and a few stacks of the bent ones, underground ones. Okay. Let's go out to the oil patch. I'll see you when we get over there. Alright, here we are. Let's explodify the forest a little bit. The research we've been doing, we've got increased damage on our explosions. So now the trees only take 1 grenade to kill them. So that's going to save on grenades. This whole forest is just in the way. So we're just going to make it not be here. That's so easy. Oh! That's always a risk. It's okay. We got repair packs. There we go. No harm, no foul. Back to forestry. That's so cool. Almost got it all gone. There we go. I think that's it. You know what? I think this tree should deserve to survive. We're going to leave him alone. He's not in the way, and he survived the murderation of all of his friends. We'll let him live. Okay. So now we look at the... Okay, so... Yeah, okay. So I'm at the top of it right now. Okay, right there, right there, right there. Okay, let's just get some pump jacks out. And, let's say... 3 of them? 4? Let's just do these 5. This first 5 here. That should be enough. That should be more than enough for what we needed to do to begin with. And we go like something like that. And I forgot to build a storage tank. There's always something. There's always something. Oh, where are the storage tanks? They're there. I need iron plate. I don't have any iron plate. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and I've got storage tank put in. Alright, now we're going to run our crude oil like that and like that. Okay. So that's set up for future petroleum products as well. We're only going to get a petroleum in this one right now until we add the water. But once we add the water, we can change this to be making the heavy oil, the light oil, and the petroleum gas, and then we can run different stuff off of this. So I need to copy this. There we go. Create blueprint, and then I open the blueprint book. Can I just open it? That's what I wanted. There we go. Okay, let's hide that up in this corner. There we go. And then I click the blueprint. There we go. I just realized that blueprint's not going to work with them pipes there. There, now try it. Really? It has to be one away? Whatever. That's fine. We'll do it then. And the cool thing is it saves the the settings for the building. That's cool. Well, I guess that's nice because I can run between them, so that'll be helpful. That's just a nice cozy spot for a telephone pole right there. Power line, and then we can run it straight up there. Okay, we should have petroleum gas coming into this tank, right? Oh wait, we got to put the these back. There we go. Petroleum gas in the system. Fantastic. And that's expandable in both directions. Why is this one not doing it? Do the thing. There we go. That one wasn't doing the thing. Now it's doing the thing. Okay. Next. Gonna figure out how to combine this with... we gotta use the underground pipes because they're better. Yeah, there's the base right there. So you want to build your array down here, right in here, and send it in that way. All right. And we cannot forget science. Start researching that. What was that? I don't know. It required the military science. That's all I needed. That's all we got left, so do it. Turn this one that way. There we go. Now we're doing something. Now we're doing it right. Aha, there we go. Yeah. All right. Stop there. Let's see here. What is the recipe? Water and petrol gas. Where are we going to find some water? Oh my. Where are we going to find some water? I need pump. I need offshore pump. That requires an engine. A what? That's just a regular pump. Where's the offshore pump? That'd be the one. That's the one I need. Give me one of them. I'll be building engines soon enough. Just don't you worry. We have water. So we're gonna pump the water. That just couldn't have worked out any better. Alright, and we're just gonna put a tank right there. Haha! Isn't that fantastic? It works just so well. Okay, so now let's figure out how to these, and it outputs to a belt. Isn't that funky? Outputs to a belt. Because this is just sulfur. It's not actually sulfuric acid. It's just sulfur. Just sulfur is what you call it? A solid. See, there it is. Okay. Now let's replicate this a couple of times. There. There's a belt of sulfur for blue science. Okay, that's one. We also need to make plastic. Requires coal, which we have right over here. And petroleum gas, which we actually still have coming off of a line right here. So we're gonna make a little miner setup down here. It can be electric. I'm gonna go get some miners and I'll be back in a minute. I'm back. I got the miners. We're gonna tap into this coal right here. It looks like we're gonna use 6. Let's see, power pole here, power pole there, belt that way to there, underground. Oh, you're kidding me. Where there's a will, there's a way. I just have to will it. It will. There's the way. Okay, so we got our coal belt coming out here. All right, and then we got our petroleum gas nozzle right here, and then we need to use, is it this one? I think it's this one. And I'm back, and I got the supplies I need. So we're gonna have a long arm inserter, and I believe he can reach over top of the pipe and put the coal into there. We'll find out in a minute when I put the power lines in and power this whole shebang up. Let's see here, here, here. Yes, they can. Yes, they can. And then on the other side coming out, we will have plastic. Okay, so there's plastic. You know what? Let's run the sulfur that way. Wait, no. Let's look at where we're going with this. The plastic goes to the red circuits. Alright. So we need to make a green circuits array somewhere that feeds green circuits so that we can add the plastic and some copper wire, which we have up here. We have plenty of copper. Let's go ahead and get this. Down here we have some coal. Let's just go ahead and use this up. Let's use some of this. I gotta go get more things. I will be back. I forgot the ovens. I didn't think I was gonna be smelting anything out here. I was wrong. It's not the first time. Probably won't be the last. Can I get it out here from up there? Probably. Can I reach there? If I can reach there, that'll be great. You know me, I'm always trying to reach too far. It looks like it was successful. I can reach. Okay, let's underground to there and then underground up here. Fantastic. Okay, so there's copper wires. We're going to need copper wires for multiple parts of this process, so I just want to make the copper wires at the copper and bring them over as wire. Same thing with the steel. We only need steel plates for one part of the process, so we're just going to bring it over as steel plates. So we've got copper wire, plastic, steel plates, and sulfur. I believe we have everything we need to make this setup. I may have to rework some of these belts, remove some trees and stuff. I think we're going to set it right here. Let's get rid of them trees. Yeah, right there. That's perfect because we got access to all our belts. Okay, so first things first. We need to split the copper wire belt into two belts and then merge one of them with the iron plates. I hope that's going to be enough room. Alright, so this other copper wire needs to merge with the plastic. Alright, red circuits. Come out right there. That works. Fantastic. So we got a full belt of red circuits coming out right there. That feels good. I have to say, a full belt of red circuits, that's 1/3 of the ingredients for, now we gotta worry about engines, which is steel, iron, and iron. Okay. That was easy. There. We got a belt for iron gear wheels and iron pipes and steel. What's the ingredients for an engine again? Steel, iron gear wheels, and iron. I'm rocking it. I'm rocking it. All right, so we got. This is getting messy, but it's almost done. Let's bring our finished product engines down here with the red circuits. Oh, we're 2/3 of the way there. There we go, and there we go. Let's go make this one an underground. It'll look classy. Engines on the line. All right. We got 3/3 of our ingredients. Okay, so now we need an array down here. Yeah, about. Here we go. Here comes. Here comes. Look at that. Blue science. Blue science going towards the science base. It's like a 300 belt trip. It's going over 300 belts to get here. We got it coming in randomly. I like it. All right. So there we go. That was quite a setup to set up. It's there. It is. Everything we did today is right there. No, not quite. Not quite. We actually did quite a bit. Look at this. Because it doesn't even all fit on the screen. We have to go to the map mode. Okay, here we are. We put in these oil pump jacks. And then we put in this refining situation, which we now have advanced oil processing being researched. And then we also put in some copper mines, some coal mines. Got a copper smeltery, giving us enough wire for our red circuits. We've got an extra line of steel coming out, or iron coming out, getting smelted into plates, being used for what we need plates for, and then excess plates are getting smelted into steel, being used for engines. We got our sulfur. I need to put some lights in here. I have none. I will make an assembly that makes lights between episodes and get all this crap lit up. So we got our water coming in right here, and our petroleum oil coming in from the side. Petroleum gas, whatever you want to call it. And it's making the sulfur here. And then leftover petroleum goes out here for the plastic. We got the coal coming in from over there for the plastic, and then we pinch it off for the copper. No, the copper got its own. Copper got its own, but we pinch it off right here for the iron. Gears and pipes for the motors, and then plates for green circuits to red circuits. We probably need more iron than that, just looking at this. It's not going fast enough, so we'll get that taken care of as well. I may need to add some iron smelting units down here to get more plates going. But we've got lots of progress for today. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up button. If you like my channel and this playlist and this series, hit the subscribe button. If you want to know exactly when my next video comes out, hit the bell icon. You will get a notification. But you people have a wonderful day. Thank you for stopping by. We'll see you next time. Arctic Wolf out.